Hallo, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Dragon Age Origins, zu einem neuen Let's Play, Dragon Age Origins Folge 1. Connecting to Dragon Age servers. Ja, accept. Checking download content, do not remove storage devices. It's a new game, yes it is. And so is the gold single black-handed with each step you take in my hall, marvelous perfection for its fleeting you have brought sin to heaven and tomb upon all the world Caticula Ferrantes A13th.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
So.
Fertig.
Charakter. Zumachen.
War ist Stadt für Game?
Gerechter Generation.
War ist für Game das?
Male and woman in Freden are generally as equals. Both genders are equal represented in the most obvious noble houses and military powers. Race.
I had a question. What is that for the game?
Ich weiß nicht.
What is this for?
Dragon Age Origins.
Dragon Agge.
Race, humans, the most numerous yet the most diverse of all the races. Only
Oh,
4
was geht
times
es da?
they have united under a single cause.
Ach, das ist
The
echt
last being centuries ago.
Oh, was steht
Religion
da?
and the... Mann, du kleiner Bastard!
Lustiger ist der Part. Um was geht es da?
Religion and the century play a large
Sag doch
part
mal,
in
um
the
was es da
human society.
geht.
I don't know. Ich weiß nicht.
Jetzt ist schon spät, ist doch
It
gerade.
is them.
Sag doch bitte mal. Ich frag doch was.
Mein Kind, du wirst jetzt verprügelt.
Nee. Ich will nur wissen, was es da geht.
So, jetzt geht's weiter.
Volker.
Mann, ich muss es lesen.
Ich hab Leistensprung.
Represent one strength and destiny, I am magic
Oder wie
and
das
I'm
heißt.
cunning.
Was geht's da, Volker?
11. Mann,
Volker.
halt die Schnauze.
Volker.
Once enslaved by
Hagen hat gesagt,
humans,
es soll zu viel
most
kommen.
elf
Volker.
but lost their culture,
Volker.
so they ended by living in the slums of human cities.
Volker.
Only the nomadic dead and the
Volker.
stripes still cling to their tradition,
Volker.
living by the bow
Mann.
and the rule of their old
Volker.
gods as they roam the incident forwards. Welcome nowhere else can be warriors, rose and maze.
Glorias. Glorias. Victorias.
Looking to benefit 2 Willpower,
Volker.
2 It's Magic
Movie.
oder ein Dwarf. Rigidly bound by caste and tradition,
Volker.
the dwarves have been wearing a loose
Papa.
for generations, trying to protect the
Sag doch mal, was
last
spielst
stronghold
du?
of their one vast
Hagen lässt mich nicht mitspielen, jetzt sag doch mal.
empire from the dark spot. Dwarves are very tough and have high resistance
Penis.
to all forms of magic, thus pretending from the becoming mages.
Um was geht's da, Volker?
Ne? Ich weiß es nicht. Nehmen wir mal Human. Weißt?
Human.
Warrior.
Das hab ich mal im Keller, einen Human.
Warriors are powerful fighters.
Volker, darf ich
Focusing on
mitspielen, Volker?
melee and...
Ich bin da, was?
Mann! Ranged weapons to deal with
Seid doch
the
nicht immer
force
so
pulls.
böse.
They can
Brauchst mich nicht
withstand
zu
and
schlagen
deliver
wie
a
dein-
great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy.
Volker.
Specialists
Kannst du mir bei der
for our
Hausaufgabe
warrior
helfen?
include
Volker,
Berserker,
Hausaufgaben.
Templar, Champion and Reaver. Class
Volker.
benefits plus 4 strength, 3 dexion and 3 construction. Nummer 2. The Mage. Der reine Mage. As dangerous as its potent, magic is a course for those lacking the will to wield it.
Volker.
Malevolent spirits
Hausaufgaben
that
muss ich
wish to
machen.
enter the world of living
Ja.
are drawn to mages like bacons,
Ich hab
putting
einen Brief
a
von der Schule
mage
gekriegt,
and
Volker.
everyone nearby in the constant danger. Because of this, mage lives in isolations,
doch der
long
Hammer.
from the world they threaten. Speculations
Ja, als ob ich
include
gegen den Wand
Spirit
rennen
Healer,
würde.
Shiedenshifter, Alcan Warrior and Blood Mage. Class
Mutter
benefits
ist
plus
so.
5 Magic, plus 4 Power, plus 1 Cunning.
So.
Hier haben wir noch einen Roach.
Hier ist ein
The
Schulverweis.
Roach are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life.
Schulverweis.
Our Roach possesses some skill in picking in lots and spawning traps, making them valuable assets to any
Hallo.
party. Technically, they are not
gibt's doch nicht.
ideal frontline fighters, but Roach
Nee,
can
27
cycle around behind their target. They can backstab to devastating
Mann.
effect. Roach, Spectration, are Ranger, Bard, Duelist and Assassin.
Ich hab einen Assi.
Class benefits 4 Dexterity, 2 Willpower und 4 Cunning. Nehmen wir mal hier Roach.
Kannst du bitte mal helfen?
Was du?
Hausaufgaben. Also es geht
Da
sich
war schon eins auswählen.
Folgen.
Was?
Ich habe hier meinen Schulverweis bekommen.
Und wie nennen wir uns denn?
Bastian.
Batista, okay.
Hallo.
Wir nennen uns Batista.
Ich brauche bei der Hausaufgabe Hilfe, Volker.
Batista.
Volker. Sag mal.
So.
Kein Wunder, dass du keine Frau mehr hast, Volker. Jetzt hilf mir
geht.
doch mal, Volker.
Kommen wir die Skin
Stech dich gleich ab,
Complexion.
Volker.
Einmal so.
Sag mal, helf mir jetzt.
Skin-Tarn.
Hinter der Sonne.
Skin-Tarn so. So Flüchtling.
Volker.
Ein bisschen heller, so.
Volker.
Und Tattoos, nee.
Volker.
Vielleicht so, nee.
Volker. Nicht aufpassen. Ich brauche noch Hilfe.
Nee.
Gibt's schon nicht. Das ist mein Papa. Jetzt hilf mir doch mal.
Tattoo-Collar.
Sag mal. Du kleiner Wichser. Warte nur Hilfe. Du brauchst gar nichts. Du brauchst mir Therapie, Mann. Lass mich mal nur aufnehmen. So.
So, sind wir hier wieder da? Immer mal so was Rotes, ne? So. Tattoo Intensity, ja. Oh, Haare, was für Haare?
Ich hab Pause eingestellt.
Oh. Beard. Ah, guck mal, so. So. Eyebrows.
Ich mach Reise. Das ist hier so heiß.
Eye Shape.
Die Mutter shaped die gleich mal.
Eye Size. Eye Spicing. Eye High. Eye Color. Farbenfroh wie nie zuvor. Braut Depth. So, jetzt die Nose. Das ist eigentlich mal so. Hier High. Hier Size.
Was für Hesse?
I have lost
So, die
concentration.
Boys.
Oops, where's my head? Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings. How do you do?
Dein Sohn geht jetzt. Ach du Scheiße. Er macht zu hoch. Ich will doch raus hier. Geh halt.
Das war ein komischer Mann. Okay. So, junger Bub.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlers, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Alle, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No, no. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Was er body
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Good. She's talked about you ever since she saw you at a fair in Denerim. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. Now, that's what I'd like
I
to
will do my
hear.
best.
Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzlan.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about. I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle, unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Saving Content. Gut, das war's für diese Folge. Bis zur nächsten Folge. Tschüss.